Hello, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. Today we want to prove that sine of minus pi equals minus sine pi, and this normally applicable when you have sine of minus 30 equals minus sine 30. Now let's see how to prove it. Now recall that when you have from trigonometric identity, that when you have sine of A minus B, sine of A minus B always equals, when you have sine A, then you have multiplied by cos B minus cos A multiplied by sine B. This equivalent to this. Now, in the case of pi, when you have sine pi minus 2 pi, this will give us sine into pi minus 2 pi will give us minus pi. So now by applying this ideology here, so we are going to have this as sine pi minus 2 pi to be equals sine pi cos 2 pi from here minus cos pi, then multiply by sine 2 pi. So from here, we have to recall that when you have this cos 2 pi always equals, when you have 1 minus 2 sine square pi. And likewise, okay, let's see how we get this one. We have to recall from trigonometric identity that when you have cos of A plus B always give us cos A multiplied by cos B minus sine A multiplied by sine B. But let us now use pi. And when you have, or let's say in the case of A equals or B equals what? A. So from here, we're going to have here to be cos of A plus A equals, here will be cos A, there will now be cos A as well. Then minus, here will be sine A multiplied by sine A. So which implies that we have here to be cos of 2A equals, from here will be cos square A, then will now be, here will be minus sine square A. But we have to recall that this always equals 1 minus sine square A, another trigonometric identity for this, then again minus sine square A. So from here, we have it to be 1 minus sine square A minus sine square A will give us minus 2 sine square A. But this equals cos 2A. And this implies that in terms of pi, we're going to have this as cos 2 pi equals 1 minus 2 sine square pi. And that is how we got the above expression here. And in the case of 2 pi, sine 2 pi, we have to also recall that sine 2 pi equals 2 sine pi, then multiply by cos pi. Now, how do we get this? Also recall that when you have sine A plus B, this always gives us when you have sine A, then multiply by cos B, plus when you have cos A multiplied by sine B. Now, when A equals B, this implies from here that we have it to be sine 2A equals, this one will be sine A, then multiply by cos A, you see, plus let us write this one first. We have sine A, this one will now be cos A. So from here, obviously, we have here to be 2 sine A cos A equals sine of 2A. So this implies that when we now have pi in terms of pi, A in terms of pi, when A equals pi, we have sine 2 pi to be equals 2 sine pi cos pi. And that is how we got this expression. Now, let us now recall from here. Let us now recall from here. So we are going to have this. We got this to be this. Then we got this one to be this one. Let's substitute everything. So we've proved this one to be equal to this. Now when you now recall from here that we have this, so we're going to have this as, this one equivalent to sine of minus pi. This equals this. Now from here you have it to be sine pi multiplied by the whole of this equals this 1 minus 2 sine square pi, then minus cos pi, then multiply by the whole of this equals this 2 sine pi, then multiply by cos pi. So from here, when you open the bracket, from here you have it to be sine pi. This multiplied by this will give us minus 2 sine cube pi. Then from here, this times this will give us, this times this one will give us cos square pi, then multiply by 2 sine pi. Now, we have this to be sine pi minus 2 sine cube pi. Now from here, cos square pi will give us, we can have this as 2 sine pi into cos square pi equals 1 minus sine square pi from trigonometric identity. So we have this as sine pi minus 2 sine cube pi. This times this will give us minus 2 sine pi. This time this will give us plus 2 sine cube pi. Now, mere looking at this and this will cancel out. So we have here to be sine pi minus 2 sine pi. And so, mind you that the whole of this equals this. So we have here to be sine of minus pi equals this. So this and this, sine pi minus 2 sine pi will give us minus sine pi. And this equals sine of minus pi. So therefore, finally, sine of minus pi equals minus sine pi. and that is how to prove it. If you are new here and you find this video interesting, don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more mathematics tutorial videos. Bye bye.